This one?
Yeah, the song is
This looks like
Life Fantastic. That one. Life
It's
Fantastic.
where? Life Fantastic. What's the name of the song?
Song.
Don't touch
It's 10.
my...
It's 10.
Don't touch my screen.
I literally never touch it.
You say literally and honestly a lot. I literally, honestly.
I don't care. What's up, guys? Welcome back to JPMP. I'm Justin.
I'm Manny.
And today we're doing a viewer request.
We should...
I cannot say request. I have to stop saying request.
Request.
I have to say choice. Viewer's choice.
Request.
This is a choice from Kyle Liberty. It's because, listen, some of you guys got weird names, okay? And it takes me a second. This is a request from KY Libertarian, a.k.a. Echo Flood, who I'm assuming is the same person because they've requested this band a few times.
Are you so close to
I think
me?
it's the same person, but you got different usernames on Twitter and YouTube, and I'm assuming it's the same one. If not, I'm sorry. All right.
You have any more questions for the audience?
I actually really don't. I have no questions for you guys. You guys are free to talk among yourselves as you see fit.
I'm done. I'm done with JPMP. I quit. Oh, here's a question for everybody. Would you guys still watch this if it was just JP? Would you? Because you have a lot of these one-man band reaction channels. Mm-hmm. I'm just curious. Comment down below. I want that to be the comment.
All right.
Would you guys still watch it?
Would you guys watch it if it was just Manny?
No, they would not.
But let's get into the song. Join us on Twitter. Join us on Instagram and everywhere else except Facebook. Let's get into it. Life Fantastic by Man.
What do you think?
I thought that was actually really cool.
Yeah.
I love the main like groove and rhythm that's going on.
Right.
The whole thing. Tell me if you kind of got this vibe. Sound like a carnival or a carnival. Like I said the same thing twice.
Carnival.
Like a carnival and a circus, but like kind of if a carnival made like music like this, because you had the dun dun dun.
Well, it was like a very theatrical kind of vibe to it,
and even his voice sounded like a ringleader, like dun, 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 dun,
yeah, like he was directing.
Like look over here,
like he was like directing it. So yeah, very theatrical.
I don't know why it did like that.
Look over here. So like very theatrical. I like that. I think it reminded me a lot of 4 stars out of 5 from Arctic Monkeys.
In the groove and the tempo and pace.
In the groove and the tempo and the voice, which I thought was interesting. I think what I would have liked to hear though is more so like I really enjoyed how like it started and how it was like and I'll trip a light fandango, my legs are sheer plastic. It's how you envelope me. I'm like a corpse in plastic. I like the play on words and like the writing and stuff like that and the flow of it. I just feel like I would have liked to hear like a bigger chorus.
Okay.
Because I feel like there's potential for that, and maybe there's that in the rest of the album. But it felt like a very contained sort of melody and song.
Yes.
Which has its place, I get that. It's probably just an isolated story. But I didn't feel like musically it went anywhere too much, except for maybe the bridge where it was like that kind of like static solo kind of piano thing.
Almost went into noise rock a little bit, like
which is cool because it explains the chaotic nature of, how do you call it,
the story and the lyrics.
Story and the wind turns so wicked, but you cannot call the police and report what is happening. The scene, it turns so gnarly, and your mother, she's crying. You take her in your arms, tell her that the world is dying. So it's like I understand the chaotic nature of it. But honestly, I didn't really feel like it was. I like the writing of it, but I didn't like it so much structurally. Okay. Because it was just like verse, a little bit of a chorus. I didn't like that too much.
I like that part because of all the voices that were brought in, like the harmonies. Like
that was cool.
I think there was a female in there. I couldn't quite tell.
But I think it's the same reason I didn't like 4 stars out of 5 too much. Because, like, 4 stars out of 5.
Like it just kept
4
going.
Stars out. I'm like, okay. I get it. I like it.
Right.
But what else you guys got? So
yeah.
I give it 2.
Okay. Going along with everything that you said, I really like the lyrics because you kind of mentioned them before, but like you find it's very picturesque. Like you can picture it. You find while at a picnic when you're just there to kick it. Now you have to call the police and report something wicked. Okay, everything's good, everything's happy, and then something happens. You're like, oh no, right?
I really like the like symbolic nature of it too, especially here.
Yeah. And what I was getting at, how do you scroll up? Can you scroll up for me? Because the song is called Life Fantastic, so I'm taking this as it's talking about life in general, right? Life's a picnic. You hear that. But then things happen and it turns to a tragedy, right?
Yes.
And the last verse that you kind of read, and your mother is crying, and your mother, she is crying, you take her in the arms and tell her the world is dying. I kind of took that part as like Mother Earth, right? Mother Earth is dying. You took her in your arms and told her the world is dying, like you're dying. So I just think it's a really interesting message.
We're listening to a lot of songs that talk about the state of the world.
We're talking about a lot of songs that have good lyrics.
Yeah, like for me, honestly,
I like that.
Honestly, like structurally, didn't really like musically didn't really interest me too much. Except for the bridge, I thought that was pretty cool. But I like the story within it too. So as a poem by itself and as like a piece of literature,
yes,
I think that's like really cool.
Yeah, I would give the song a 3.7. Because I did enjoy the groove of it. I love the chorus. Like it's just like it's almost like a break from the heavy nature of the lyrics in the verse. Because it's a heavy kind of song, not riff wise or anything, but like lyrically. And it kind of has that atmosphere.
It's a weighty.
Yeah. And the chorus is just like it kind of lets you breathe a little bit, and then it gets into the noise rock kind of break, and then once again lets you breathe at the end. So yeah, awesome song. Thank you so much for the recommendation. Seriously appreciate it. Thank you for joining us on Twitter, and everyone else, join us on Twitter, join us on Instagram. Of course, in the comments below, let us know what you thought of the song. Before we end, I also got kind of vibes from that one song we did from Faith No More, Land of Sunshine, a little bit. Just kind of reminded me of the theatrical part. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you later.
While watching?